We covered PCCF on another video. Make sure to check it out. But we only tested its strength on an industrial level. So for today's video, we are actually testing a PCCF again with a practical use. In my case, a bag holder for my scooter. Welcome or welcome back. I am Alessio and this is Spectrum Filaments. As you can see, we are in the new studio, which is closer to my house. Therefore, I wouldn't need the car to commute back and forth, so I got myself one of these fun scooters, which takes me only 5 minutes to get to the studio. But sometimes I do need to carry some bags or a backpack, and this scooter doesn't have a hook or a holder. So I designed one. No better filament than Spectrum PCCF would do the job, especially after the industrial test. Also, we're going to test why it's better to print abrasive filaments such as PCCF with a bigger sized nozzle. We will see the difference between 0.4 and 0.6. For this project, we are testing it all with the Bambu Lab P2S. As usual, as you can see, I went through some iteration and prototypes to get to the final result. First couple of tests were done with normal PLA, the Filament PLA, which is also very strong and one of my favorites. The first iteration was the simple bracket test, to see if the locking system was tight enough and the spacing between the bars correct, and fortunately it was at first try. For the second iteration I went full model, but I realized I messed up the measurements for the rounded inside. Not too bad though, all the rest was fitting fine, so I fixed that and reprinted again. And this time was a win-win. Perfect fit all the way. Then I tested the actual hook, and I noticed that the space between the bar and the actual hook was too big and could have caused the breaking of it. Not to worry though, I was confident enough to finish up the design and start with drying the PCCF for about 8 hours. This step is crucial because PCCF is incredibly brittle. It tends to break quite easily, especially in the AMS of the P2S. And it does tend to create clogs, hence why we're going to use 0.6 nozzle too. After drying, carefully loading the filaments in each machines, one with 0.4 nozzle and the other one with 0.6 nozzle. In Bambu Studio, we can simply use the default profile for PC in the menu. It works fine, but we do need to decrease the speeds quite a bit, between 60 and 100 mm per second for all the speeds, and also have all the travel speeds. PCCF also tends to stick to itself too much and drag around the existing layers. You will see in a second. As expected, with 0.4 nozzle we had some issues, such as oozing and supports not working correctly. And the tool head cover came off, so I had to stop the print and restart it again. Even though it failed, we can inspect it and see that adhesion was perfect and the surface was great. Let's change type of supports from 3 to normal and see if it makes a difference. But before that, let's take a look at the one printed with 0.6 nozzle. We had the same problem with the supports. They were not sticking to each other. If it wasn't for the supports failing, we would have had a nice print. But no panic, let's decrease the speeds more. Change supports type and run it again. In Bambu Studio, change the first layer speed to 25 mm per second and first other layers to 40 mm per second. All other speeds at 60. Let's also add a brim to stay on the safe side, 10 mm wide, and change the supports to normal. Oh, and talking about supports, if you want to learn some cool tips on how to remove supports easily and preserve a nice surface, please check this video. Back in Bambu Studio, let's select Snug Fit for our supports. Then we can slice and send the print. Obviously, with this setup, the downside is that we are gonna have the supports on the print itself. But due to the design I made, I wanted the print to be strong and be oriented that way so the layer lines won't fall apart. So here we are with the 0.4 nozzle test on the scooter. It looks okay, still not final design. It fits fine, but here's the trick. 0.4 nozzle layer lines are weaker than 0.6, and here's the proof. Snap. Still pretty cool and holds really well. But if you want to take it to the next step, here is the test with 0.6 nozzle and final design. Better looking design for sure. It fits perfectly, and most of all, it holds the weight of my backpack with 2-3 kilos of stuff in it. And as you can see, this way the print is an absolute brick. It won't break, it's stiff, durable, and it looks pretty cool too. And finally, I can bring extra stuff on my scooter if I need to. Making this project got me thinking about implementing it. For example, adding a phone holder to it. Let me know in the comments if you would like to see that in the next video. Always appreciate suggestions and ideas. As usual, all the links will be in the box below. The Filament PLA and our Beast PCCF. And that's all for this video. Make sure to subscribe to the channel and leave us a like. Thank you so much for watching. I am Alessio, this is Spectrum Filaments, and I'll see you next Wednesday.